Another unfortunate story from Kerala. A software engineer, in fact, I beg your pardon, with his wife and their two children, aged 14 and 8 years, were found dead in their house in Kerala's Thrissur. The death has been reportedly due to carbon monoxide poisoning inside the house. The police now suspect that it could be a case of suicide, as locals also claimed that the family was facing financial issues. Now, according to the police, the calcium carbonate and zinc oxide were bought online to prepare for this deadly gas. So this is a very unfortunate piece of news that we are bringing for our viewers from Kerala. This is from the Thrissur district, as a family of four, in fact, were found dead inside their house, and the death was reportedly due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, the locals, in fact, are claiming that the family was suffering from financial losses, and thereby the police are suspecting that this could be a case of suicide. My colleague Vivek has more. Yes, Vivek, a very unfortunate piece of news that we are bringing to our viewers from Thrissur.
That's right. Very, very unfortunate news that's been coming from Thrissur that happened yesterday. A family of four members, Asif, his wife, and then to the two children, 9-year-old and 13-year-old children, has committed suicide. The reason why they said it's committed suicide is because there was a suicide note that was accessed by the police team from the room. Remember, this is a two-story building, and yesterday morning there was no, voice. There is no kind of noise that was coming from the top floor. Remember, in the ground floor, his younger sister and his mother were staying. And since there was no response, even after calling him number of times, they actually went on top and tried knocking the door, and there was no response. Then it's the police and the local team, which the fire force team, the local team, the members over there of the police had come, and when they opened the door, they saw all the four members of the family lying down, and then by the time they was taken to the hospital, they was declared dead. Yes, it's confirmed that they have taken. It was the intake of the poisonous carbon monoxide, and what we understand is that the family was under severe financial stress, and that's the reason, as per the suicide note that was found near in that particular room under a table. It was kept, and it's a very, very unfortunate news. Remember, he's a software engineer. He was working from home for the last 2 years because of COVID. He had a lot of liabilities, financial liabilities, which he was not able to pay at the correct point of time, due to which he had to take this extreme step. All the four members was declared dead, and this has come as a huge shocker. Remember, ever since the COVID lockdown has been started right from 2020 March, a number of such suicide cases has been reported. The number of suicides has gone up considerably. Especially among the trading community, small-scale traders, and professionals, especially a number of youths have committed suicide after losing their job, and also because of other financial issues, mainly because they're not able to repay their loan. That's a major issue that's been reported in most of these cases. But in this particular case, it's a software engineer, and he had a huge loan which he has not repaid for quite some time. That's what we understand, and this financial liability has led to take this extreme step. We are yet to get more details on this, but
Absolutely.
suicide is the reason that's been cited by the police prima facie. Back to you.
Absolutely, Vivek. Thank you so much for joining me with all those details. A very unfortunate piece of news from Thrissur in Kerala, where a family of four have allegedly committed suicide, and financial liabilities is said to be the reason. And as Vivek was mentioning, that it could be possible that pandemic had something to do with this, because we're seeing a lot of these suicide cases that are being reported from people who are in fact coming out of the pandemic and suffering from financial losses.